just observing the flow of breath. Each breath flowing in and out. Maybe observing the count of each inhalation. As the body is soft, the breath is soft. The breath is the one constant within our practice and also off the mat. It's the one thing that you can return to time and time again. So whenever your mind starts to bring in some kind of conversation, or maybe the breath feels laboured, then just redirect the mind to the breath, to that sense of calm. There's a quote that I read recently by Mary Oliver. She's a poet. I think it's a quote actually taken from one of her poems. Tell me, what is it that you plan to do with this one wild and precious life? And given what's going on around us, it can be quite hard for us to sort of swallow that thought. But actually, with what's going on around us and in our yoga practice, it's really potent for us to be thinking about what is it that we're here for? What do we want? What can we control? What can we take joy from? What things do we need to let go? I know personally I'm a bit of a control freak. So actually, that's something that really resonates with me, in that maybe I can't control everything, but I can control what I'm doing right now. I can control what's going on in my mind, and I can control my breath and the way I treat myself. So with that in mind, as we progress through our practice, I invite you to think about how you're reacting to the posture, to think about your breath, to think about the challenges that you're posing to yourself as you flow through the sequence this evening. We'll gradually start to bring some movement into the body now. So just swaying the knees gently side to side, windshield wipering, as it were. Gently swaying side to side. Bringing these movements in time with the breath. Maybe you take the arms out wide. Each time you come up to center, bringing in the inhalation and exhaling over to one side. The next time you come to with the knees at the right, just pause there. You might want to take the right heel and rest it over the left thigh. Inhale, exhale, release over to the left, pausing at the left, maybe taking the left heel to the right thigh. Inhaling back to center. Bring a tilt into the pelvis, a forward tilt, and slowly start to ripple up through the spine as you inhale. As you exhale, rippling back down the spine, release the pelvis. Continuing just like this. Again, moving in time with your breath. You might want to incorporate some arm movements, lifting the arms up and overhead as you flow. Don't need to come up high, just to where feels right for you. Taking 2 more wherever you are. And then hugging the knees in gently towards the chest when you're ready. Gently drawing the knees over towards the left. Really gentle spinal twist. Inhaling to center, all the way over towards the right. Inhaling to center. And coming up onto your seat. Feel free to take a prop underneath your seat, and as you inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist gently towards the left. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale to the right. Keep going just like this, inhaling and exhaling. That's it. Nice. The next time you come to the left, holding here, gazing over the left shoulder, rooting down through the sit bones, tall through the crown. On your next inhale, release, sweep the arms up and exhale to the right. Drishti past the right shoulder, length through the spine. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, reaching forward. Rooting through the seat. On your next inhale, come up onto the knees towards a tabletop pose. Bring in the left shoulder and the left hip round towards one another. Exhale, Over to the opposite side, right hip, right shoulder. 2 more. Really take the neck as well. Really reaching down the left side body and then the right. From neutral spine, exhale, push back to child's pose. Inhale, lift up to all fours. Exhale, curl the toes, push back, down dog. Keep moving with the breath. Inhaling, float forward. Exhale, lower the knees, push back to child's pose. Inhaling to come forwards or fours. Exhale, curl toes, down dog. Inhaling forwards, lower the knees. Exhale, push back. 3 more in your own pace of breath, your own rhythm. Really tuning into you and what you're controlling. Once you've completed your final round, no rush at all. Just resting, or rather pausing, in down dog. In your down dog, really spread the fingers. Feel as though you're gripping into the mat. Soft at the shoulders. Belly pushing back towards the thighs. Heels reaching down towards the ground. Doesn't matter if they get there or not. On an inhale, look towards the top of the mat and slowly walk the feet to meet the hands. Make use of a block if you want to. Otherwise, knees can be bent, folding forward on an exhale. Bring the left hand to center underneath the chest. Take a bend in the left knee, reach the right hand up, opening the chest towards the right. Keep breathing and keep reaching, lifting up and out. Exhale, switch sides, right hand to center, right knee bent, left hand reaching up. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release, coming into a ragdoll, holding opposite elbows. Beginning to tune into your Ujjayi breath if you haven't already. Allowing for that sound of the breath, almost like a whispering sound. Just help control what's going on with the movements, with the mind. Push into the feet, root down, and as you inhale to rise, sweep the arms up. Exhale, heart center. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale into plank. Exhale, release the knees. Lower down. Inhale, chest lifts. Exhale, push back to down dog. 5 breaths here. Totally your choice. Are these 5 breaths in stillness? Or are you finding some movement in your down dog? Inhale to look forward. Exhale, step the right foot to the top, lower the left knee and sweep the right arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, release. Step into the top of the mat on an inhale. And as you exhale, fold. Root down to rise up. Inhale, sweep the arms. Exhale, heart center. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, root down the right hand, step the right hand back, lower the right knee, opening out towards the left. Inhale. Exhale, release, step back, down dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, left foot to the top. Option this time is to stay off the back knee as you open into your twist. Really getting into that psoas muscle on the right hip. Maybe challenging your balance a little by coming onto the fingertips and gazing up to the left hand. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, step into the top. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, heart center. Final round, left leg leads again. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg back. Your choice whether the knee is up or down. Opening out towards the right. Really lift the collarbones up and round to the right. Inhale. Exhale, release the right hand, step back into plank, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you haven't already, lower the knees and flow back into your child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, child's pose. Drawing your awareness back to the breath. Where are you feeling the breath in this posture? As we've started to move up a bit, have you noticed any changes to the breath, to the mind? What is it that you can control and let go of? When you're ready, we'll meet in downward facing dog. As we flow through this sequence, I really invite you to take control. Notice how it feels and make the changes that you want to. Inhale to look forward. Exhale, right foot to the top, lower the left knee. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Option, stay here, or you can hook the left elbow over the right knee. Really pushing the palms together. Again, bringing those collarbones up and round to the right. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands and pivot towards your left. Coming to straight legs, Prasarita Padottanasana. Wide-legged forward fold. feel free to bring a block in front of you and work with finding length down the side body. Option is to walk the hands further back and reach the tailbone up to the sky, crown of the head towards the ground. Take a few moments here in this posture to just find that sort of biting point where you're at your edge, holding on to your balance and letting go. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to walk the hands all the way round to the left foot. Pivot on the left heel, lower the right knee down, coming into that twisted lunge once more on the left side. Option is to come up and hold center. Option is to hook the right elbow over the right thigh, left thigh even. Inhale. Exhale. If you haven't already, plant that right hand. Reach the left fingertips up and step the left leg back through side plank and all the way behind you, coming onto your seat. You might come off your mat, that's okay. And continue spinning into your Marichyasana, your seated twist. That right leg, out long, toes pointing to the sky. Where's your drishti? Your drishti is your focus point, your gaze. Representation of the mind, what's going on inside. Inhale. And as you exhale, return back towards your mat. Coming through side plank, either knee up or down, your choice. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bending that left knee and stepping it gently to the top of the mat. Keep spinning all the way round towards your right, returning to that forward fold. If you've got a block or a book or a water bottle handy, you might want to take that in front of you. Bringing the hands underneath the shoulders. Reach the left hand up towards the sky. Exhale, release. Right hand reaching up. Exhale, release. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, release. Right hand, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. Inhale, right. Exhale and release. Pivot on that right foot so that the toes are facing the top of the mat. Walk the hands round and peel the left hand up, Trikonasana. Maybe you've got a block, something giving you that support, bringing a little bit of gentleness towards the posture if you want to. Inhale. Exhale, take a bend in that front knee to rise up, briefly coming through your warrior, pivoting on the back foot. Draw your awareness to the right front foot, as opposed to your right back foot, of course. Inhale. Exhale, step to the top, chair pose. Take your seat right back. Inhale. Exhale. Option here is to hold or hooking the left elbow over the right thigh. You're taking the twist, push the hands towards one another, reach the collarbones round. On your next inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, sink a little deeper. And taking the twist on the opposite side. I can hear you cursing me, it's fine. Keep squeezing those thighs, squeezing the glutes. On your next inhale, sweep the arms up, come to rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Inhale, plank. Exhale, release, lowering down. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, child's pose. Somehow I've managed to drag my mat all the way practically into next door. These moments of stillness that we find in child's pose, in between sequences, in between flows. This is a time when I really encourage you to listen to the breath and the mind. You know what's coming on the opposite side? Is there something that you want to practice, to develop, or even to let go of? Just let it be. In your own time, make your way up into your downwards facing dog. Beginning to bring a little bit more movement back after that little pause. On an inhale, look forwards. Exhale, left foot steps to the top. Option to lower the back knee, or this time maybe you leave the knee lifted. Opening up. If you've got the knee lifted, think about what's going on with that heel. Can you pull it further back? Can you wiggle the ball of the foot even further away to feel that stretch across the sole of the foot? Can you pull up and out of the right shoulder so you're not dumping the weight down into it? You're using your strength. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release, pivoting towards your right, coming back to that Prasarita Padottanasana. Option here is to walk the hands back, or maybe you take the peace fingers, index finger and middle finger, and wrap them around the big toes, drawing the elbows away and drawing the crown of the head towards the ground. Think about any adjustments that you might need to take control of this posture. Maybe a slight bend in the knees will give you a better variation. Maybe reaching the collarbone forwards and then down will give you a deeper fold. Maybe rocking forward slightly onto the balls of the feet and the toes a little more will make your back body kick in. Maybe pushing into the little toe side of the feet will activate your muscles differently. Where is it that this posture feels good for you? Two more breaths. On an exhale, release the toes if you have them. Walking round towards that right foot, pivot on the feet. Reach the right hand up. Maybe you've lowered the back knee, maybe you've kept it down, it doesn't matter. It's your practice. As with the other side, if you've got the knee up, can you wiggle the foot back a little more? Can you feel this across the sole of the foot? Maybe you reach the hands up into a higher lunge variation. Maybe you hook the elbow over the right thigh. Two more breaths. If you haven't already, bring the left hand inside the right foot and take that right leg all the way back and round. Left leg is straight this time. Spinning and hugging in towards that right knee. Drishti past the right shoulder. Length through the spine, reaching tall through the crown. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Pivoting back round towards your left and coming into that side plank, whatever variation you're taking, whether it's left knee down, left knee up. Again, pulling up and out of the left shoulder. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly stepping that right foot towards the top of the mat. Inhaling. And as you exhale, keep spinning towards your left. Bring the hands underneath the shoulder, reach the tailbone back, crown forwards. And as you exhale, reach the left hand towards the right ankle. Option is to bring the right hand up to the sky or even to the sacrum. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Walking the hands around. We need to do the other side. Right hand towards the left ankle. Again, maybe you reach the left hand up. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Pivot on the left foot to face so the toes are facing the top of the mat. Peel the right hand up, Trikonasana. Again, pulling up and out. Maybe you're looking at your right fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release, briefly coming through your Virabhadrasana 2. Bring your awareness to the left sole of the foot. Sweep forwards and step into your Utkatasana, chair pose. Holding here, or maybe you coming straight into that twist. 5 breaths on the right. 3, 4, 5. Inhaling through center. Exhale, twist into the opposite side for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Push down into the feet. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Coming into your mountain pose, Tadasana. Either big toes touching or feet hip distance. Shoulders drawn down the back. Just briefly closing down the eyes. Taking a really brief mental scan of the body. How do I feel? How is my breath? How is my mind? When you're ready, your own time, flow through your vinyasa and we'll meet in child's pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale in plank, exhale, release, lower, inhale, exhale. As we come towards the last few postures within the class, I want to come back to that quote. What is it that you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? We quite often put a lot of pressure on ourselves to be getting things done. We've constantly got to be doing something, particularly at the moment with the latest lockdown. And comparing ourselves to what other people are doing on social media. But actually what I'm doing with my one wild and precious life is exactly that. It's mine, it's what I want to do. So if all you do is step back and pause and breathe and listen, take time for you, then that's all good. We don't always have to be pressuring ourselves. What is it that you want from your one wild and precious life? I'm going to guide you through a back bend in a moment. I'll give you, I'll guide you through locust and camel. If there's a different back bend that you prefer, then go there. Perhaps bridge would be my recommendation. I'll talk you through locust and then camel, and then I'll sort of be quiet and let you practice whatever it is that you want to go for, okay? So if you're going into locust, push the pelvis in, chest lifts, maybe the legs lift. Maybe you just take one at a time. The main thing there is that you're pushing the pelvis in. If you want to take camel, take the knees hip distance. Maybe you come on to curl toes under. Hands come to the heels and push the hips forward. It can be really nice to take this posture to a wall. Looks like I'm disappearing, but I'm just coming to a wall so that you can maintain that pelvis, the hip connection reaching forward. Okay. Of course, you can take that with the hands almost in your jeans pocket, as it were, drawing the elbows together. I definitely recommend this one if you've been sat at a desk all day. You've got the chest opening, shoulders reaching back, got the opening at the hips. Oh, of course, you can come into bridge. You're taking bridge, feet at hip distance. Push into the feet, lift the seat up. Just have a few goes of whichever one you're practicing. Come in and out as often as you need to. Maybe 5 to 10 breaths. I'll be quiet for a few minutes. Once you've completed whichever back bend you're taking, either come to child's pose or just come to lying on the back. Just giving the spine a few moments to come back to neutral. In your own time, if you haven't already, come to lying on the back in Apanasana, so knees towards the chest. I'm going to take a yin posture here, sort of split into two, one on each side. You can either take a twist or you can take a lateral side bend. So if you're taking the twist, from center, draw the knees over towards the right. You can rest the knees onto a cushion. Option is to take the right knee long and take just the left knee over, resting it onto a cushion. Or if you want to take a lateral stretch, coming into banana pose, reaching the arms up and away, legs reaching down, walking the feet towards the right, and then the arms towards the right. So you've got that stretch down the left side. Whichever posture you've taken will hold for 2 minutes. just drawing your awareness to the breath, to that one constant that we have. Breath is a reminder of the natural way of things. The breath comes and the breath goes. We can hold on or we can let go. Take a deep breath in through the nose, sigh out of the mouth. Release whichever posture you've got. Taking the same variation on the opposite side. So whether you're taking a twist, right knee will come in and draw over to the left or both knees. Or walking the feet and the hands over to the left for banana pose. Inhale, exhale, release through the mouth, release the posture, and come to find your Shavasana. Maybe that's as we started in constructive rest with the knees bent. Maybe the legs are out long. And take a few moments to settle in. Whatever variation you're taking. Maybe you roll the shoulder head slightly under. So you've got that gentle opening across the arms and the chest. Release control of the muscles throughout the legs. Let the breath flow naturally in and out. Closing down the eyes. Allow the body to just be. Not controlling. Just be. Ordinary life. My ordinary life will sometimes tell me that I need to rush through dinner or fill empty space with words or numb my mind with movies, Facebook, junk food or more wine. And yet my ordinary life of snow, soup, fire, grass, sun, rabbit, cat, book and sleep needs space in which to happen and be felt. In breath, the being and the doing merge. Like a Japanese tea ceremony, a preparation and event itself. All the moment needs is my attention, for each gesture to be graceful, to brew a tea both delicate and bold, just as wholesome in the making as the taking. Gently come aware of your surroundings, bringing your awareness to any sounds, any fragrances, any sensations. Become aware of the earth below, the air above and around. Become aware of the breath. And in your own time, start to bring some gentle movements into the body in any way that feels most natural for you. And in your own time, hugging the knees in towards the chest, rolling over onto either side. Just take a final moment here in stillness, reflecting on your practice, reflecting on your breath, and your one wild and precious life. In your own way, gently push yourself up onto your seat, bringing the palms together at heart center. Breathing in, sigh out. Breathing in to chant. Bowing the forehead towards the fingertips. Breathing in, send yourself love and gratitude. Breathing out, send love and gratitude to another being. Thank you. I love my little sidle over. I don't do it elegantly.